Today I want to talk to you about a type of emerging leadership in healthcare. It's called servant leadership. Servant leadership was first developed by Robert Greenleaf in the 1970s. It is meant to motivate others and develop the skills of team members. Servant leaders have a desire to serve others that comes from within. According to Larry Spears, who wrote an article on servant leadership for Emergency RN Leader, there are 10 characteristics that are key to developing a servant leader. Number 1 is listening. A servant leader should actively listen and support staff. They should let the voices of all of the staff be heard. Number 2 is empathy. The servant leader needs to understand the needs of others and to be able to share their feelings and concerns. Number 3 is healing. Servant leaders need to help staff solve problems, negotiate when necessary, and encourage a healing environment among staff. Number 4 is awareness. The servant leader needs to be aware of the needs of the staff and of what is going on in the department. Number 5 is persuasion. Servant leaders do not use coercion or power to persuade. Rather, they use their personal powers of persuasion. Number 6 is conceptualization. Servant leaders need to see beyond the day-to-day of the organization and be able to focus on the bigger picture. Number 7 is foresight. A servant leader needs to be able to anticipate the likely outcomes of a situation and to be proactive to attempt to create the best possible outcomes for that situation. Number 8 is stewardship. The servant leader needs to feel an obligation to help and to serve others without focusing on their own rewards. Number 9 is commitment to the growth of people. Servant leaders need to be inclusive of all staff and see the value in everyone, regardless of differences. Number 10 is build community. The servant leader needs to recognize the importance of building a sense of community among their staff and their organization. Servant leaders help to build trust because they show that they genuinely care about the staff and the organization and the patients. The staff feels like they can go to their leaders and that they're being heard and that they can approach their leaders with any concerns. An article published in the Journal of Applied Psychology says that servant leadership was found to increase the affect-based trust, which is a trust based on an emotional bond to the leader because people believe the leader is genuinely concerned and does care about them. I think this makes servant leadership an ideal model for nurse leaders to use. It strengthens the staff-leader bond and increases the satisfaction of the staff. I will leave you with this quote from Robert Greenleaf. The servant leader is servant first. It begins with the natural feeling that one wants to serve first. Then, conscious choice brings one to aspire to lead. That person is sharply different from one who is a leader first.